Stealth and I.
Okay, sick, we're running. Hello? We got a kind of big day today. I hope we're doing well there, chat. Oh my goodness. That's our peace start, baby. my goodness. I guess I should try and focus on getting my voice set up and ready to be Lux for the day, because it's not. I also keep coughing. Uh-oh. I saw that fucking call. It broke. I didn't see it. But I saw everything else. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Oh no. Am I about to get stopped? What is happening? Oh man. Hey, there's Ryder. That's 2 members of CT that we have seen today. We're definitely gaining on Ryder. I can see it. Slowly but surely. We're gaining on him. It's not this straight away we're gonna pass him. We're gonna pass him on the next one. I can tell. On your right.
You know, Lux, you're faster than me.
Only by a little bit. I've been trailing behind you for a bit now.
Why not just activate your aura and go faster?
It's on! Alright, I think we'll finish this lap up and then we'll do things. Storm, you're stinky. Not me. No. Ugh. There's so much clipping in my armor. Oh, it's bugging the hell out of me. I had to turn my air on. Fan, and then we'll just turn it on low. So it's as least intrusive as it can be. No, yeah, we'll run it. Let's do the thing. The obstacle course. Oh, we almost fucked up. We've learned to do that in one go, though, which is awesome. Platforming God. Right now. Okay. That's not supposed to look like that. The water looks really nice, and that's terrifying. That right there, I hate that. If I'm remembering correct, Fallbrook is inland, so we're not going to really need to worry about, let's do it in reverse. We're not going to need to worry about doing, anything in the water. Light work, no reaction.
I'll go with it.
Going. You down here, up to the gun range, down the gun range. Uh-oh. Not Ellie. We'll do another set around. I don't know, I'm just kind of making a path. We'll do one big U, and then we'll go and we'll keep going around the school. Quiet night right now. We're chilling. Who the fuck? We'll do one more in case Flora's trying to get my attention. Nope, gone. Oh well. We'll do one more just to do one more. Six. With my luck, the bell will ring right now and I can just turn and go, right? Nope. Damn, that's crazy. Oh my god. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I keep coughing.
Oh, Presser.
More familiar.
Good job.
Let's go back this way. So we'll go this way, down, around, up, and then we'll chill for a little bit. I think is the play. That's the call. That's the schmoove, even. That's it. Nothing new there, and nothing new there. Okay.
I think
know how it works. When a weapon's acting finicky for me, it means that I'm acting finicky. Because I have the weapons.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's drink time. Dude, parts 1 and 2. Ooh. Nice, nice. How was it? We're gonna go on our rock. Right up there. The chilling rock. The vibing rock, even. Ah, okay. Good morning, yeah. Ooh. Oh no. Turn that off for now. I shouldn't have turned it off like that. Fuck. Oh well. Now we're just chilling. Yeah, big day. I know what's happening today. I don't think you guys know what's happening today. My hand won't track my thumb being pressed in. It looks like it's a VR chat thing. No, I didn't think that would make a difference. Can I? Thank you. Ooh. Should clear my cache. 20 gigs, scoop. Okay, this server is going crazy. What do they want? So basically, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. Is Lux ready for Fallbrooks? Not yet. Sorta, but not yet. Oh, I mentioned this before, but 2 days ago I got the results of my master semester. Only I passed all, but I got a good GPA too. Oh, congrats! I'm very nice. Fasting of Ramadan next weekend. Ooh, good luck. Alright, let's focus on keeping you out. This man been training all morning, pretty much. To say how long of a break you have between the missions. We have no idea. Considering Fallbrook has been taking a while to start up, I'm gonna assume that Ancestra is like a while out. I couldn't even estimate. Oh.
You'll be the only person who sees me, so everyone will think you're crazy.
After we get a break after class.
Esteemed scholar.
already died.
Enjoy activities.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die at any second.
You know the sugar is giving you a headache.
Stark.
I passed
Yes,
downstairs.
Ellen.
To tell you that if we have a leader meeting to fucking wait by Victor, because he has power
about others before myself, right? Yeah.
Well, we have a class anyway.
Just die over.
Yeah, well, apparently he has homework he has to do after class. So he does.
I'll be back. I gotta talk to my god.
Also,
Crazy cadets.
yeah.
Great.
Oh, my back.
We've got a lot to do today, and very little time to do it.
Isn't that normal?
We've gotten our orders. Tonight, we'll be packing up and preparing to leave. I want all of you to pack camp supplies and assist in the other professors preparing to leave. Make sure your own supplies and whatever you need is packed on the ship before you leave for the night, and make sure you are packed on the ship. We're going to be traveling about 9-11 days travel, given the issues recently on the roads. Let's see, what else is here?
That's water.
Right. We will be marching over land, as you can see from the maps. The city is landlocked. So get ready for marching. We're going to need hatchets, cookpots, the like, things for building up camps. 4 of those days will be by boat. After that, we will be marching. Or rather, you will. Also, loading the squad tents. Yes, that's what we'd. Right. Right. I will not be joining you on this adventure. Someone needs to stay back and protect the academy. Professor K and I will be setting up wards. He may, if things work out well, he may join you. But until then, the lead commander, the commander in this case, will be Professor Barrion. You will follow his word as law. You look to him for guidance. I hope you will all understand the importance of this mission, and all understand the importance of making sure all of you come home safe. Understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Good. You'll be getting your mission statement from the professor once you reach land.
I'm guessing it's
Well, the exact of it, anyway. But for now, you have a lesson. The professor will be giving you a lesson on the part 2 of the culture of Volbrook. Listen carefully, as it might be very beneficial to your arrival there. I believe we have fairy mail. If you find yourself with nothing to do, please ask the Professor Blazeheart and the other professors if they need help preparing. Professor,
Miss Augusta.
do you have anything you want to say about your class today?
Thank you.
I got a letter for you.
Professor Neum.
Thank you very much.
One more.
I think today we'll be switching things up and go to the Art and Veil wing.
A change up. Great.
Otherwise, there's not much for me to say.
Whatever you.
Thank you.
In case you are dismissed, if you have any questions, please come see one of your professors or myself.
Did you ever remember that list of things you wanted me to do?
I did, but it seems we're doing okay on it. But if you have had any extra or want to work some on the boat, that's fine too.
Yeah.
I'm going to give my inventory list too.
To double check what's on the ship.
I'm the same as I always
So good, get your shit and get it ready.
Shouldn't be that hard.
Food.
Be right back.
Whatever you say, pancake.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Amy, who's Pancake?
Nerali, sometimes their faces.
Excited?
Is it really hard?
We'll have to cut my hair on the ship then. Alright.
Oh, I can help you. I'm actually pretty good with the razor.
I don't know why my brain wanted to trick me.
I think I can handle it.
Zoom,
I
zoom,
mean, I
zoom.
keep mine tame.
I just a lot of people had that thought, Misty.
Oh. Okay,
The
speaking of.
power of thoughts.
Hey, Lux, if you get the chance to, can you let Stuff know I need to talk with him?
Yeah.
I did.
Just in case he's in your squad room.
Mhm.
I have some questions about how to make things work differently.
Okay.
Are you really gonna stop that? But if they did.
You can see Gnarly too?
What a conversation.
What are you talking about?
Of course I can see
No
Nerali.
one can see me.
Are you crazy, Yoshi?
What's
wrong with you?
Hoshi, who are you talking to?
Hoshi?
Include
We gotta
efforts
go
in
to
all
class.
matches.
Don't worry.
Feel free.
What the fuck?
I'm going to
I'm there in spirit.
anybody who wants to learn.
No, no.
Becky.
They don't have that
Ah,
like
I
this.
see.
Don't worry. Like I said, my body, I'll be back in my body soon.
I'll give you the rest once the other pieces are done, but
It's like a temporary.
it comes with instructions. Don't just use it as powder.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay, Hoshi.
It's inside the object. The other powder that's in there is Mixar at the ends, which means it's flammable. Pack that on top, cork it with some of the cotton and cloth, wrap it, and the next time you throw it, it should detonate.
Understood.
I say detonate, but it's more like pop.
Oh, they took my fucking seat. I'm sitting with Lenneth. Fuck. Where?
Usually no one sits with me.
I'm joining.
So I don't know where to sit anymore.
Hello?
I'm not skipping. I'm sick. I'm dying.
Alright. Give everyone a moment to settle and then I'll begin.
It's weird being here.
Oh my god. Alright.
Today we're going to be focusing on the werewolves and the humans of the region. Understandably, the humans are a little bit less complicated, but there is some stuff, history and background of Fallbrook that I'll be getting into. That should prove useful. Firstly, though, we'll start with the werewolves. Now, the werewolves are an often misunderstood species, despite the lack of any attempts to obfuscate their history, unlike the vampires. Even amongst themselves, they often argue about their origins and their purpose, how they were made, why they exist, how they should live. And this has led to a lot of conflicting information. The main division is between the Malar and the Gaia, as we'll call them. The followers of Malar and the followers of Gaia. I'll just be referring to them as the Malar and the Gaia for short because I don't want to say Gaia werewolves every time. It's a bit of a mouthful. To add extra layers of complication onto that, there was a large number of werewolves who were captive during and then for the years following the Vampire Wars, which has also led to a bit of confusion and conflicting information. As I said, the primary division between the wolves comes in their beliefs about their origins. It's mostly understood that the werewolves seem to have been created sometime during the Vampire Wars, around 225-ish. Despite this fact, there are actually many of the Gaia that argue for an earlier origin point, placing it around or even before the Great Pulse. These claims have been fairly thoroughly debunked, however. It's not very widely held anymore. According to the records of the humans who lived at the time, which lived alongside the other humans who eventually became the werewolves, the werewolves actually originate from a large army that was north, attempting to flank around the cliffs of Faust into the Darklands on a land bridge that used to exist on the east side of the continent. While on this trek, the humans were met by something, either Malar or Gaia, and they were turned into the first werewolves. They accepted this as a boon to be better weapons to fight the vampires at the time. But the land bridge that they traveled split, stranding some of them in the north, deep in enemy territory. According to the Gaia, the Earth Goddess came to them and gave them this boon early in the journey. It was only later that the land bridge was deliberately split to divide their forces in half by Malar. Malar used this situation to then tempt those who were stuck in the north into accepting him, turning them into something slightly different and unnatural, at least according to the Gaia. The Malar, on the other hand, claim that the land bridge was split by Gaia. After all, she is the Earth Goddess. None would have the power to do so more than her. They claim that Malar granted them their forms, and that they are a more natural version of the werewolf, due to their ability to actually breed and procreate and make more werewolves amongst themselves without having to resort to turning. Which is something the Gaia werewolves are not capable of doing. The Malar are savage hunters by nature. They tend to stay away from civilization and they dwell in the forests in packs. The Malar who are held captive by the werewolves, or by the vampires, sorry, have also exhibited several strange, unique characteristics separate from those who have not experienced captivity. Their societal structure became a lot more hierarchical and built around power and strength. Violent conflicts usually determining who led the pack, and that leader being called an alpha. To the contrary, the Gaia wolves are more in tune with nature. However, that is more due to religious practices and beliefs passed on from Gaia, rather than how they actually live. They respect nature, but they can't actually create offspring of their own. They must resort to turning a human in order to continue their line. The children of two Gaia werewolves, or a Gaia werewolf and a human, will always be born human. It is also worth remembering that the Gaia werewolves were born human and then turned vampire. Or turned werewolf. I've been doing too much reading for that last class, my brain. Because of this, they're often considered more tame and civilized by most people. Despite this, while the Malar live more amongst nature, the Gaia respect it, and they try to protect it and care for it. Their devotion to Gaia is said to rival even the Farah of Dewsbury, but well, that's a matter of contention. Regardless of the type, werewolves can only turn a human through a bite on the full moon. Cuts and injuries and other things will not result in a turning. These wounds can be cleansed, however, with magic or kept at bay by wearing silver talismans. Right. There are many holidays and traditions that are practiced by the werewolves, though one of the most significant, similar to the vampires, is actually the blood moon, though for very different reasons. The meaning behind the blood moon differs from group to group, however. The Malar are said to grow in strength when under the blood moon, and also in wrath. They become more reckless and aggressive. They see this as a sign of their god Malar's dominance over Gaia. The Gaia, however, have an old myth regarding this event. It is said that, following the perversion of her creations by Malar and the creation of his wolves, a great battle was fought. In this battle, Gaia thrust up the mountains into the sky, and their tips pierced the moon itself, a wound inflicted upon Malar. And the blood was stained red. The moon was stained red with his blood. According to the Gaia, the blood moon is those old wounds from that battle reopening in Malar. This keeps him weak and unable to come to the aid of his wolves, according to them anyway. There are many arguments between the two groups about this event, though whenever challenged by it by the Malar, the traditional response from those faithful to Gaia has always been, "You hunt in vain, because your god never howls." Finally, let me think. Right. Despite their capability to reproduce amongst themselves, the nature of things has resulted such that even many of the Malar werewolves are, at this stage, not pure of blood, as they would say. Most are half-breeds, results from mixing over just the hundreds of years as it happens. Despite this, the few full-bloods that do exist, or those who are at least close to it, are often held in high regard by the Malar. Some of the more fanatical full-blooded Malar hold some strange beliefs about their god and, well, about being of full blood, though these are often rejected even by many of their own kind as dark. Despite all of this division and conflict, the werewolves have found some measure of unity in recent years. A small measure, often with their claws forced by humans, unfortunately. The release of the majority of the Malar wolves was the result of many lengthy negotiations between the humans and the vampires, including some by the Cross-Allied Forces itself in later years. There's one sanctuary that the werewolves have created for themselves, however, a site of religious significance that has very murky origins that mostly date back to myth. Jarnivore. It is a neutral ground even between both the types of wolves. It's very taboo to spill blood or even fight on those grounds. The other is human-made, and it is the place that we will be visiting soon, Fallbrook. Right. Really quickly, if we would, if Cortez and Cadet Hart have anything to note, if they would like to come up about potentially combating werewolves or similar creatures. I know there have been instances of them going a bit wild, so it is potentially possible we might have conflict.
Sir, if I may, if Zachary is comfortable, he would probably know more than either of us.
He can help.
If Zachary would like to as well, he can.
to say, did they call the hunters before they called?
I mean, I do have a small thing for deterrent to go over, but other than that, Zachary would know interpersonal relationships to de-escalate and prevent, hopefully. I've handed out a few things for some of you, but I'm curing some of the other items. If you want to request a from me, there is silver powder available. I'm keeping it separate away from most of your squad just in case. Basically, it comes with a little manual. I made sure to make it dummy-proof for some of you. Pack a little bit of the silver powder into the object, cork it off with a little bit of the black powder, and then put a little bit of the soft cloth on top and wrap it. And if you need to, as a deterrent, you throw it at the ground or at the object. It'll disperse into the air.
Silver isn't just for werewolves either. It is useful against other creatures. Not all, but a good number of them that we might meet in Valbrook. Or we might meet on our journey.
Yes.
As a note, silver in itself doesn't kill. From what we know, it injures them to the point that it would be healed about as much as a human would. It stops their regeneration. If you want to harm one non-lethally, if that is your choice to do so, you can. But if you hit them somewhere where it's going to kill a person, it would kill them as well. That is all I have to add, sir.
Harm them, then yes. We're not going to deploy Wolf's Bane unless absolutely necessary, as that's a poison in itself. A little bit barbaric on my part to use unless you are using extremely small doses and controlled, so Hannah and I probably would know how to properly use it, otherwise try not to. Magic will also be effective. Fire works really well, as does most spells. Do be careful when trying to fight them on a physical. I know some of you are strong, but they will surprise you with their speed and strength, so...
And they never fight alone. Almost never.
Heart doesn't mean it won't rip your head off.
And as they are wolves, they almost never fight alone. If you fight one, expect to fight the pack.
Yes.
That and expect to be tracked.
Of course, sir.
For the most part, yes.
You never know. It's a city.
On that
city
point,
has its
yes.
thugs.
They're sometimes prideful, even though they are smart. They like to pride themselves in being a formidable pack as a group. So we'll try to avoid any type of aggression, first and foremost. They don't want to get into a fight just as much as we do.
Yes.
That should be it for us. If Zachary has anything to follow up with, feel free.
Right. In that case, I will start to get into the humans then. As well as some general history of Fallbrook, which I should open with so you have some context. Right, so Fallbrook was founded in the years after the Vampire Wars by Edwin and Dorothy Kane. As former hunters, they had both witnessed a great deal of the cruelty and violence and bloodshed, both on the hard part of the vampires, the werewolves, and the humans during the Vampire Wars. And as such, they sought to change this and attempt to bring the three races together. This started in a mountain pass, a valley on the way up to the Darklands, with an inn, a large wooden structure that slowly grew new branches and wings and sprawled out, and eventually around it grew the town of Fallbrook. Despite their efforts, the three groups have often self-segregated into their own unofficial districts, which have... Well, they're still unofficial, but they're only unofficial in the fact that they're not written on paper. They're fairly rigid. Despite this, there have been fewer conflicts in the area than you would expect, of course. Surprisingly, even. They've done a very good job of keeping the peace until recently. In recent times, this has grown a lot more tenuous. The eldest son of the Cades was turned by a vampire. And with this, a debate has started over whether or not he should be able to rule, as would normally be his inheritance. He's argued that he would be able to continue their mission into the future near indefinitely, without having to entrust it into the hands of future generations that might alter their course or be persuaded otherwise. However, of course, the humans and the werewolves do not see it this way. Despite all the progress, they're still not quite ready to accept the vampire as their leader, and for better or worse, perhaps. As matters were heating up, the middle son was turned by an unknown werewolf for unknown reasons, which has thrown a pot of water under the grease fire. Currently, only the youngest son remains human, and he has very little support amongst the humans, aside from the fact that he is the only human heir remaining. It's pretty much the only reason they really want him in charge at this point, as far as I can tell. So it is going to be a bit of a nebulous situation we're walking into. I will ask that people keep an open mind. It's easy to jump to conclusions, especially since we will probably be staying in the human quarter. The air quotes human quarter, since there's not supposed to officially be districts. But ostensibly the situation is still peaceful, even if a powder keg it's not exploded yet. So don't be too hasty. With that, though, and speaking on haste, one group that's likely to be a little bit hasty, I'd ask Cadet Hart and Cadet Cortez up again if you could inform us about some of the hunter groups and how they operate in the region. I tend to hope they have our best interests at heart, but well, they aren't exactly unbiased, so it'd be good to know a bit about them before we go in.
Great. You cover the group you know, I'll cover the ones I know.
Hunters are proud people. For generations, they've had to protect their homes and their people and their land when they thought they were accosted by monsters, and sometimes when they were. So they are a little less forgiving and less trustful than others. Not every human you'll meet is from a family or is a hunter, but I'm sure all of them have had some kind of, how do I say, interactions,
connections, ties, either through trade or otherwise.
It's a dangerous place, so they're going to be a little bit wary of some of our fellow cadets.
Whether through perceived biases, precognition, things like that. Any main houses out there you think we would run into?
None of my house is active there. I don't know about yours.
Through trade routes?
There's a bunch of them. Every house has a specialty. The Xanders are weaponsmiths. They create mastercraft weapons made to kill their enemies. Caraways are priests. They specialize in demonology, spirits, and fiends of the sorts. Crosses are exorcists. Whitlock's another house. And Silver Stakes, some of you might have met. There's even houses and guilds in the north for the Claymores and in Saigon, which are the Dragon Slayers. There's no knowing who exactly we'll meet up there. Just know that if you have one that looks like they're if you find someone in Valandor that looks like they can use a weapon, they probably know how to, and they probably know how to deal with the specific people that they can find up there.
Treat
But
every
they
person
are-
as armed, because they most likely are.
But they do
In my
treat.
experience, you can usually spot one by the several pouches at their belt.
Not all of them use alchemy supplies, I guess. But some do.
Yeah, but
Some use
not
magic.
tools, at least. Yes.
And some are pierced
Noting
against
on
magic.
that, yes. There are discrepancies in the hunters, as no one can agree on one simple way. So some of them are for magic, some of them are against it. They will basically, how do we put it, higher than thou, because my magic weapon is stronger than your normal crossbow, even though it's the same effectiveness in the right hands. So you will meet people who will grate on the fact that you are carrying something or that you look a certain way, just because they want to show a little bit of superiority, gain a little bit of favor. That goes with most of the hunter houses. The Bennets deal in explosives and crafting, that sort of things. You touched briefly on the other houses. We shouldn't really see many of them around and about, but you might see some of their weaponry.
Yes.
Yeah, generally, if you're human, they might actually treat you with. They might actually like you. And not all of them are specifically bigoted, but they are all cautious.
And the farther north we go, the little more eccentric they are. Hunters don't operate that far up, at least the ones that are a little more sane. So
We
they're
haven't
very
been
sure
to
of
the
their
ga-
abilities.
They stay very far away from the gates of Faust for the sake of the treaties and their own personal protection. Most don't go past Fallbrook.
Do not separate. Only warning. Should be it.
Right. I would advise just general caution and politeness around them. I've not had many good run-ins, so surprisingly, given my line of work, you'd think they'd like me more, but well, that is what it is. Alright, on to the last couple of bits of information that might be important. So, despite its purpose, or perhaps because of it, the city of Fallbrook has a history of being fairly seedy and dangerous. Its celebrations and holidays are often rowdy and hectic, and people are often prickly and prone to pulling a knife on you. A highlight of this, the epitome of it all, the seediest of seedy underbellies, is Fallbrook's famous red light district. It is said that more knife fights are started over games of dice than there actually are games of dice held there. Originally, that corner of the town housed several warehouses. However, as the town grew, demand for short-term lodgings for ship crews and merchant caravans did as well. One of these warehouses was purchased and converted into a very large lodging house. The Hospitality Entertainment Lodge, or Hell. The Red Light District grew from around this lodge, which then promptly turned into a brothel, and these days the entire set of streets is just known as the Hells. It is said that just about any service that you could want could be found here for a price. Any illicit substance, illegal materials, anything of that sort. However, it's also said that if you unwisely choose your escort that you spend your coin on, you're very likely to wake up only remembering half the night and only containing about half of your blood. There are gangs of humans in the region, in the district, called siphoners. They'll drug you and drain you, and then sell the blood on the black market. So definitely be very wary of that. I would not advise paying for any of the services in that district. Oh, culture. Other than this, on a more light note, Spirit Week. As we touched on a little bit in the creatures class, things tend to get more eventful, we'll say, on Spirit Week, the closer to the Darklands you get. And because of this, there's a large number of interesting traditions and superstitions that have sprung up around the time of year in the region. One very popular one, like again I mentioned in the creatures lesson, involves silk stones. People will place wood carvings that are inlaid with polished silk stones outside of the doorways for the week leading up to Spirit Week, believing it wards off shades and shadows and things. There are also special incense that people burn overnight for the final 3 days of Spirit Week leading up to Hearth's Day. These traditions sort of date back to older beliefs, which are still, honestly, prevalent in far too many regions of the world, about miasma and bad air causing illnesses and disease and misfortune and things. So many houses burn incense over Spirit Week to ward these things off. Right. It is important to remember that people's beliefs inform a large amount of what they do. We've proven pretty soundly that Silkstone probably doesn't really do anything, but they believe that it does, and so they do this. There are dozens of different religions and faiths that exist in Fallbrook. It's a melding pot. While most of the vampires are fairly non-religious, the humans and the werewolves are definitely not. We've already touched on the werewolves and Malar and Gaia. Werewolves aren't the only ones who follow Gaia, however, in the region. Probably a natural side effect of it being a melding pot that has had werewolves for so long. There are many humans following Gaia there. And beyond Gaia, you can find other followers of many, many other religions, as I said, though one that some might not expect, which is worth noting for obvious reasons. Despite the city's purpose and demographics, there is a small amount of Zarnists within its walls. The views that they hold are a little bit less extreme than those of the Inquisition, which champions the cause. However, it's still very human-centric, we'll say. Again, they're not as extreme as those in Abagua and, those in United Sanctuary, but they do exist. So there may be some small trouble with them, but, well, they've learned to keep their peace, living where they live at least, hopefully. So there shouldn't be too many issues with them. With that final note, however, I'm willing to answer some questions now, if anyone has them. Any hands? I don't see any. Alright. Well, with that then, I will advise again, one last time, if anyone has not read the book on the creatures of Fallbrook, you can acquire it from one of the shelves in either of the lecture halls, I believe. Definitely worth a skim if you haven't read it yet. Other than that, though, that's all I had to explain. Oh, good luck. It's gonna be a bit of a volatile situation, but well, the world's seen worse.
Okay.
Town of human supremacy.
Now tell me all the things. Now!
Slimu. Anybody want to
Yeah, don't. Yeah, too many all too many things.
Summary.
Yeah.
People disagree on the things.
Processing so much of it.
Yeah. Agreed, Professor.
Just like sword, they need flowers.
Professor Blaze not wanted to speak to me after class. First, I have a question for Zachary.
Stark?
Oh boy, have fun with that.
Oh, one sec.
Okay.
I'm right back.
No.
Excuse me, I don't need to say who it is, Professor. I think you might already know. They're not cute. They're not here. For more
What?
information, if you're confused on something.
What the fuck is you? Whoa. Whoa.
What?
What?
No?
I'm not repeating it.
Okay.
I'm not.
No. I'm afraid to ask.
So I'm just gonna. No.
So great.
I'm alive. Gotcha.
Andy?
Not sorry.
Oh boy.
They're not as supremacist, but they still are.
Am I really that function? Oh,
And by that, I mean
Just
they
phonetics. Phonetics.
by creating an underside of each one that they
Okay, I can't wait to get racially profiled. It's gonna be so fun.
can still do that, so.
Can't wait to knock some teeth.
Ain't too far, right?
That's what's gonna happen.
Like I said, quite a surprise for a kid.
Then you can dance, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You know, I got a hard noggin.
getting somewhere that the lower we get, the more of an opportunity of running
I
into.
Decapitation.
If you had
I was trying to.
Asshole is gonna start.
They strike first.
and then I say that wait, there is no more.
Yes.
Whoa. Hello. Cortez wanted to meet with you. I was gonna see if we wanted to head over to the CT dorm real quick.
Meeting with the professor and Zachary first.
Damn, okay. Come find us after then.
I also have a meeting with Mason in the future, so.
Oh.
Can you give me a TLDR of what he just said?
When you have a transformer.
He's just got a lot of meetings and I need to meet with him and Cortez in a bit.
Okay. Okay, we need to have. Okay, so I think later tonight, depending, we're probably gonna have a leader meeting so everyone can be on the same page. Hopefully.
Okay.
But I'd say later tonight because Victor's on. He has to do homework. And
Oh, I see.
wait. That's his voice. So
I have a feeling we're not having English meeting. So
hopefully this is fucking.
I'm not doing none of the whole shit.
What's wrong with heavy?
Scratch you behind your ears and say no.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll be around.
Yep.
I also need to talk to Stark.
Yeah.
Because I was told a couple things about Zachary's plan and that it's not gonna go well, so.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna sit in my room and make a bunch of stuff, I guess.
Fair.
Actually, do you want to get this over with just in case a meeting doesn't happen?
Sure. That's fine.
Okay. I'm stealing Rana.
Have fun.
Later trying to get whatever it is.
I'll try to be safe then.
They could figure out they're made out of. All the more reason for them to heavy pieces.
We're gonna get done what we need to get done. I'm gonna get packing out of the way now while everybody that I need to meet with is busy.
Right now, since they're waiting for their meeting. If you wish to chat now. All right, yeah.
Didn't you want to ask one of the lieutenants about projects or something?
No, we have to carry all the stuff to the Ironclad later.
Okay, that's easy peasy. I just hope we don't break anything in the meantime.
This is awkward. I'm walking. I'm just gonna walk because we're going in the same direction. Oh, man. Get my steps in. Easy clap. Damn, you know, I ate a whole bunch for dinner yesterday. I went to Korean barbecue. And now I woke up today and I was like, no, I'm not hungry, and I ate really light. And now that I'm in RP and I'm like all strapped up and locked in, I'm kind of fucking hungry. This is really unfortunate. I might make rice later when I get out. Who left the cup? I have to go there, and then up, because I can just go up. Put things away. Frame friendly, baby. Alright, we're just gonna chill in my room for a minute. And, hang out. And we'll just say that this is the time that Lux is taking to pack. Ugh. Okay. I just need to check something for a minute. Very good. Now we just... Maybe we'll try and spar or train. get something in before we leave, because I don't know how long we're gonna be gone. But combat is gonna be kind of scarce unless we're like actually fucking fighting something. So, you know. Oh, that was scary. We're packing, we're packing, we're packing. We're packing. Oh my lord. Do you have anything to like snack on in here? I don't think so. Unfortunately. As much as I would have loved something to munch on. I'm really fucking hungry. Ugh, okay. Let's... Let's head to the arena, I think. And see if anybody's there who wants to train.
Your pouch, right? And then right next to it should be your coin pouch. And then you just add the number you want.
We have a good amount of stock in, what do you call it, the anti-nausea medicine.
There's medical there, guards there. I just kind of need to kill time at this point until
You do get paid.
Cortez and Stark are free. But I mean, other than that, I don't got much to do outside of train, gamers. I don't have much to do. Let's see if we can find Cortez, I think, and just go from there. Everybody's kind of sparse having meetings right now, and I'm...
Bring my home into this.
Oh.
First mission was solving your country's political problems, and that was day one.
Understand.
Yeah.
So more of the ruins.
All in
Yes.
official business mode at this point.
Great.
Exactly.
So we're never
So
going to
prepare yourself.
peacekeep. We're going to clean shit up.
Granted, I'm not really.
Well, we're doing both.
We've been
because
cleaning
we
up
have to
people's
do all of
messes
it.
for 3 years.
And
Yes.
that's the immediate mission.
Welcome
Wish
to the
they would at
academy.
least inform us of that in the first place.
It's not on the pamphlet. We've had a long conversation about it not being
I know.
on the pamphlet.
God.
Yes, I
How many
was- I
caveat
literally
stars
looked
are
at the
on the
pamphlet.
pamphlet?
There are 15 and counting. I've looked.
Yep.
With a magnifying glass, 2 of them are hidden.
Left the night and came back from the
I don't want everything and I didn't sign up for everything and well, you know what? Fuck it. I signed up for
Yeah,
what
you
I
did.
did.
You may not have known you did, but you
You
definitely
literally
did.
spent.
You did.
You literally spent several months here, and then said, "Man, it sure would
I
be
did.
nice to have an aunt."
Eventually.
Unfortunately.
Listen,
I don't
Cortez,
know.
if you can survive the roof battle, this will be fine, I'm sure.
No.
Look, I've lived in
Yeah,
Bellingham
man, that
long
was a
enough
fun
to
day.
know Falbrook's gonna be a walk in the park.
For you to come out.
If you do need some red light walking, I can help you out with that. So if for any reason we do find ourselves needing to go and traverse through the red light district, I can walk around a bit. See if any of my old
Diplomatically
contacts are
speaking,
still operating.
Yes, diplomatically speaking, I've assigned Levi to work with you to provide me with information about the hunters. So any information you find, get to Levi, so that Levi can get it to me.
Levi, huh?
I'm not
Nicknames.
really sure. I feel like there's more to it than that.
What?
Right.
Actually,
It's a power vacuum in this damn place, so the contacts I probably have are probably only going to be good enough to tell me where to go, not actually give me anything particularly useful.
What we need to know is
If
what
they're still alive.
Because if I know what they want, we can leverage that. We have a political situation in which we need to organize 2 sides against another, and I need to know every piece of the board if I'm going to negotiate effectively.
Yeah, some of them are a little too simple and they want personal trades, favors. So we're not doing that.
Those can be handled. In specific ways, those can be handled.
Look, I only go so far, but you know, information is information. If I need to do something, I'll do it.
I see what you mean now. Different ways to go about things.
Expect some of them to be unsavory, and in that case, we can shop around.
Ultimately, if it needs to come to it, I'm sure we can put in a requisition for money if we need bribe money.
We can help. On the other aspect of things, I was creating a few items. They're finishing up in the alchemy. Slightly hardening. I'm waiting for them to cure all the way after the forge. That way they can be filled with the powders I'm providing. I was wondering if you would be able to help. Maybe some type of air magic. Can you condense it? Does it stay active if you were to push it into an object and seal it?
I mean, if you want to talk to him.
If I were to put it into an object and seal it, yes, but you would need to make sure the seal stays tight. If it doesn't stay tight, it will explode very easily.
I've been machining a few things. Through the process of us working on Zachary's thing, we've had leftover metals and pieces that have been slowly closing in. I think they're properly sealed. Nothing should escape. They're welded closed. They just need to be properly closed up and
Prepare what you can that can be corked on the ship, as we can put the stuff that can only be worked on here at the head of the schedule, since we have very little time.
I might be able to make maybe 5 of them.
Whatever you can. I know that all of the supplies we had gathered, Laura, myself, and others from Crystal Thorn, has already been given to the alchemy lab and Blazeheart for creation of the potions. Specifically, since we're not bringing blood, it's been recommended that each of us have a vitality potion of some kind.
That works.
Just brought an ingredient to put on ship. Most of what Flora grow is double effective.
She makes very potent plants. With that said, actually, did you bring the puffins?
Yes.
Do you have any wolfsmen?
Yes.
Yes, but not much.
Okay. I mean, we don't need much. It's yeah, you don't need a lot.
Yeah, hers is
Ida spotted.
because she can infuse the plants. She has puffins that are double strength and wolfsbane that is also double strength.
Actually,
You know, Hannah might ask you for some things.
mind if I have a bit of wolfsbane?
We're having a squad leader meeting later when Victor returns. Okay. I think probably dinner time? It was very vague about when he was returning. He just said, wait for me. So whenever Victor comes back.
I'll talk to Blaze.
Alright, I'll try to keep an ear out, and when he arrives, I'll try to meet him.
Depressurize the air ones.
For whatever odd reason, I don't show up.
What happened?
Come and find
Grab
me.
Mason.
Crushed up
If you're not around, yes.
Yes.
Extra number.
I'm just.
Mason can speak as well as I can.
You
Pardon.
work in the blacksmithy or forge,
Understood.
excuse me, a lot, correct?
I'm currently head of the forge, yes.
Ah, good. Do you know what materials we got on hand? In terms of metal?
Telling me to make things.
Yes.
Tons of silver ingots left over.
Do we have any mithril?
I'm so ready to.
No.
Shit, do we?
Fuck.
My best.
Damn.
Alright. How much silver we got?
It's difficult to get along.
Yeah, keep Zachary in mind.
Do you need silver? I know you're 30 and probably can handle yourself.
If anything you do find out, work with Morgan to get it back to me so we can make sure.
How much are you
They're gonna
looking
try to
for,
bite me.
Professor? Like, what are you
Yeah,
trying to
they
make?
don't think they will, but it's a good deterrent just in case others around you need to
The
escape.
mission I went on,
So,
Oh no.
Stola took some repeated blows from a very large axe, and she has been damaged,
you can
and I
hand
need
it
to
out to
repair a
Ida,
section
split
of
it among
her.
yourselves. The crate that I'm bringing will be the small canisters to place the powder inside.
So, the handle, not
The
necessarily
secondary
the
small pouch in there that's separate
The
from the
blade
black
itself
powder.
is fine.
I can
I've already told
do
her
this,
this.
but
Strike
I'll
it against
explain it to her
fix
again and
that.
say, also, your squad leader said that's a horrible idea. Don't do it. You'll die.
Yes.
Also,
No.
tell Zachary. If someone get, we find Zachary, we're gonna let him know. Like, hey, dumbass.
Yeah.
She's with Tia right now.
Okay, well, I'll find out a bit.
It's okay. They're with the brains of the squad.
Is there anything you need me to take care of? Because if not, I'm probably gonna go pack or finish packing.
Actually,
Yeah, what's up?
No, of course not.
I gotta go make holy water.
Then you
how confident are you that you can hold your blade when it's much larger?
Was also
That was told too.
That's why he's not
Hmm.
here. He's
disperse silver.
It'd probably be the only thing I have to be focusing on, but I could do it.
I wasn't
Probably.
told anything.
Well, you wouldn't have to do any focusing. I would.
Oh?
Push that pin in, it's ready to go.
But
I was thinking of a potential ability that I could do because I make wind constructs, and I can make a wind blade on top of your blade.
Ooh. That could work.
Striking the inside of the canister.
If you're confident in being able to wield it on the fly, just prepare for it. We can work a bit on the ship together.
Absolutely.
You brought the Tia to a Morgan who went out to look for Tia.
So we're working on the ship, but I figured the best way to combo our abilities is to give you more abilities to go kind of crazy.
Absolutely.
So I have a featherfall buff, a speed buff, and a damage buff. That if I focus on all three, I won't be able to do anything, but you will be able to go ham.
Understood.
It's your squad member.
If,
I don't know. They're in.
I don't know how much faster I can move, but I'm very willing to find out.
We should let them handle it. It's fine.
Talk to them. I mean, I have some leverage. Like right now,
If nothing else, you may be able to get high, jump higher, bounce around more.
Yeah.
And take no damage from falling, which is always fun.
Yeah.
Any trouble with anything?
Absolutely.
Also, fly slightly.
Wouldn't be opposed. Yeah.
Powerful.
I don't want to, inconvenience you or nothing.
Right. Gavin.
Stop.
Pardon me?
Hey,
How you
how's it
doing?
going? Can you imbue blessings into...
I'm okay.
Good.
I can temporarily do that. Most anything. Just
You ready?
do with my weapon when you see me.
Are you ready? Am I ready? No, I'm not really
You're not
excited to
ready?
hear, you know, obscenities thrown my way or
That's
any
fair.
of my other non-human cadets. Are you ready to see that and be a bystander?
A little bit, yes.
No.
I don't, not like super practice, which I'm.
But that's the job.
His weapon, just a little bit.
Yay!
Yippee.
Stay away from the pleasure district.
What about
Okay.
a mana crystal that can absorb your magic?
No gamba.
Because that can just...
No Gamba.
Would it trap the whole...
No
We will not be
gamba.
back at the Pokies.
I've never.
No gamba and no diddly willies.
Try.
Definitely no diddly widdlies.
Because we're making a thing with Mason.
No
that
diddly
we had
willies.
extra.
Oh, you have a girlfriend.
I do.
Go gamble. It's fine. Me and Misty will probably go at some point. You just can't.
Oh, I see. Okay, a little. We do a little Gamba.
Okay, a little gamba.
Just a little bit.
This morning.
I'm thinking about it now.
Water, so it's like, oh, okay.
He can handle himself. Look at him.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Look at this. Permission to pat chest.
Yeah, go for it.
And it is black.
Thinking about this. Professor, how are you?
Oh, my face tweaked out. Yay.
I saw that.
Thanks to you.
Well, sometimes that happens.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah, bud.
That's what he means by pancake.
Feelings are you feeling?
What? My face is not a pancake. Face is not a pancake. Face is not the bang. It's not the bang.
I think it's fine. It's just I see what he means when he says when he's referring to you as pancake.
Well,
Somebody decides to fuck around and find out. We have a backup. To get the fuck out.
Stark buffing the hell out of Lux is gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask about that.
My entire life, everybody.
Yep.
Or the fact that I'm at boob height.
I feel like, yeah,
or the fact that I'm at boob height. It's just like.
I could suffocate.
You do.
Okay.
I won't though.
At some point,
It's a good fight.
All right.
No, I want them to keep it. It's for
Flop
them.
on somebody. Hit
What is
first.
it?
A defense mechanism against the dark arts.
Not if I have anything
Yeah.
to do about it.
Brother, we've been in war for 30 years.
Anyway, otherwise it should be good. Yes.
There's some
Huh.
Sort of a headlock with a.
Oh, to that end, actually, I forgot I had my potion supplies on me. Fill this.
Kind of have to like starfish. So like don't
There you
want to
go.
wiggle and push you off, right? So you can have.
With.
Yeah, no, we're not trying.
With a blessing, only whatever you can, just try it. If it doesn't work, fine. We're gonna put it in there anyway.
I'm thinking of self-protection.
Oh, okay. You just want me
Damn,
to
all the bitches that are
Yes.
do that right now?
It's okay.
Everyone's
Hello, Ellie.
here.
That's
The
true. We didn't
fucking
really.
dorm island is fucking like
Barren.
There's nobody there.
Bigger scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Empty.
That happens.
I'm a professor. What is it you guys
He's literally been here the entire
Okay.
He knows.
I can also inflate their.
I'm gonna.
So, I should make something
I need to be around people, or I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's why you.
Hey, I figured out a thing with
Several.
Levi, rather.
There have been mistakes made.
Because I figured a combo ability with him and my abilities wouldn't do too much if we were to do it together. I would channel and focus completely on him and do nothing else. I can imbue his blade with wind, give him speed, give him, like, low gravity, and featherfall.
You're
and
turning
just
him
let
into
go
a
ham.
Beyblade?
Yes, let it rip.
Oh my fucking
Let
god.
it rip.
We need to have a little bit of humor in this mission, so you might as well say let it rip.
Yes, so that's gonna be.
That's the call out. That's the call out now.
That's your spell name.
Yep.
No, that's your spell's name.
I'm perfect. I'm perfect. That's perfect.
Okay, we'll just blast it into the ocean. We're surrounded by ocean.
I cast Let It Rip.
We have seahorse still.
Watch.
Well, we're gonna be walking most of the
Yeah,
time.
I know.
Actually.
We're
I
walking.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch never came back.
Do you do anything for precise
After our trip.
We're gonna not give him any more fish.
Whoa.
Bad
He's
turtle.
gonna catch himself. He's just gonna filter feed.
Okay, I'm gonna start getting ready to
Good sir.
pack. Already checked the Stark.
Bye.
Do you need me to do anything before I go and do that?
Thank you. I'm gonna need that.
Keep that up. Add more.
Not that I can think of.
I don't know how long that'll last.
Okay.
No.
And then are you
I'm gonna.
Make sure you are good.
Okay, so
As prepared as I can be.
Yeah, comparing you can be because it'd be a little bit till and then it's like, hey, we're going.
Off we go.
I'm so fine. I'm so normal about going.
Damn.
Oh wait.
Yeah, she's like, I feel like I have to like rush make potions for like what? You stupid.
exactly where it is.
Understood.
No, I feel the wind gathering. Stop it.
Oh.
All right. So, if anybody
Brana
has
beats
an issue
me.
with it, you send them my way, and I'll tell them I gave you permission.
That's bullshit. You know.
Don't be ratchet.
Yeah, don't be ratchet.
Don't do that. Ratchet? What is it?
Ratchet. Ratchet. Ratchet.
Oh.
Rat shit? What?
Ratchet.
We
Ratchet.
shouldn't hurt each other.
At least
I'm not hurting her. She's lying.
I'm lying. I'm lying. Crystal Thorn is really good at lying.
Because I'm sure he's gonna get all.
Yep.
It's like how Lux says he's fine.
Some of you are.
I don't want to talk about it.
I can picture in my head.
What?
Where everybody was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right?
We're just gonna call it Plan B.
Yeah, I know.
This is very strange.
Damn, that's
I didn't
crazy.
expect everyone to be talking in here.
Yeah, I was.
I was expecting the Dorm Island.
Baron. Yeah, it's Baron, and then
Yeah.
I went to the arena.
Baron.
He also
Is
has
this
extra fire.
the new
I don't
spot to
mind.
hang out?
I mean, I don't mind being.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. Good. It might have to be. The concentration is broken. Probably. We have the CT Discord, so we'll probably just sit in there.
The crystalline. No, she paces a lot.
I think she's just thinking things. Maybe Stark doesn't
I'm wondering if I can replace the crystal.
Alright,
There we go.
So I'll make that tonight.
Maybe that seems like a really specific process that probably
It
takes
is.
several
Now,
days.
this is where the planning is going down.
It's
If
a storm
anybody
crystal,
needs
so
assistance,
you would have to
okay.
have a monocross crystal be struck by lightning.
Of course.
Yeah. So, well, do you feel your bones hurting? Do you think a storm's coming?
Also,
No, maybe when we were on the ocean, maybe. Maybe if I can get a monocross.
Making our way across, laying me and you. Grab whatever spell metal rods we have and bring them with us, just in case. For the thing.
Got it.
Remember?
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
If you're free later tonight, I will need help making
Okay.
a bunch of
Blow a hole in the
potions.
broadside of a barn, you know?
If you want to help.
I'm sorry.
I might be.
Are you guys holding back on old Cassidy here?
Understandable.
We're just learning. We're learning new things every day, Professor.
Apparently so.
We're making plans.
I'm getting ready to pack, but I'm going around to all of CT first, and I'm seeing if anybody needs me to do anything before I go and do that. Do you need me to help you with anything?
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
It isn't?
If you need me, come knock on my door, and I'll figure it out.
If we want to take more people, we can.
Okay.
No.
Do you know where Morgan is?
Introduction.
Oh, was look for Tia.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'll do a lap around for a minute, and if I can't find her, I'm just gonna do my thing. Okay.
Probably the worst person to go. The last time I met with, like,
Good luck preparing.
the other. You remember when we filled it out?
they still do have a
Two.
little semblance of their healing capabilities, so it might not be that they'll be able to get away, but it will deter them.
Oh my god. Oh god, do we have any idea where Morgan would be? Hey there. Guess let it rip. I wonder if we can set it up so that Lulu presses a button on his model and it activates stuff on my model. That'd be cool. That'd be like kind of rad. What the fuck? Oh my god. Bruh. Okay, we're just gonna speed around. Yeah, I'm really fucking hungry and I'm like not feeling well. So we are gonna, once I find Morgan, or, you know, a couple minutes past, it sounds like a BB's question. Yeah, I'll probably ask her tomorrow. I guess we're getting that Lux update a lot sooner. Oh, you know where she might be? Hello, is Morgan in there?
No, she is not. I don't know where she is.
Damn, that's
She was talking
crazy.
to Mason last time I checked, but that was like maybe 15 minutes ago.
I just saw Mason like 40 seconds ago and she was not with him.
Then probably
So I will keep looking. Thank you. Yeah, that coupled with the fact that it is like pouring raining outside and I've got a kind of nasty headache. I had a lot of energy getting into VR and then suddenly did not. So I'm kind of thinking we call it and I go make something to eat. And then maybe we'll come back in a bit. But if not, then, you know, next week, Fabra.
Treats for you, alas. You have any candy? Oh,
it's shit. Alright then.
Like, there's no chance she would just be in the common room, right? Damn, that's crazy. No, unfortunately, I will be manifesting. That does not change. The weekly manifest will still happen. I have enough energy in me to be a menace without a toaster on my head.
Holy shit! We've been chasing you!
Oh.
Flora wants to speak. If Flora wants to speak with their squad, I think she's
Okay.
worried.
Okay. Let's go.
So go in the comments room. Look in the comments room.
I shit you not, like 15 seconds ago I was in the commons room.
Yeah, we'll go in there again.
Okay.
I think I need another official mission statement on what the problem is.
There you are. Ellie was chasing you.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
What the fuck? Wheelchair tipper? Let's go. Common room.
Oh, she really is stupid, isn't she?
Yes.
But what did Ellie and Flora go? They would just stay here.
No, wait, no, they're coming back. Stark.
I don't trust you.
Stark, they're coming back. Where are we going? Yeah, that's what Ellie told me.
Right here.
Hi.
Oh, speak.
Where's Flora?
Wolf.
What?
I don't know.
I'll find her. Hold on.
Fuck.
You said speak. What? You said speak, bitch.
My brain turned off.
Scooch, I'm gonna stay on the arm.
Okay. I'm really hungry and I'm trying to finish preparations, and you walked in and I meant to say speak of the devil and I said speak.
You did speak.
You don't have any idea where Morgan is.
Nope. That's who I was looking for.
Okay. I'm gonna check medical real quick.
She was not in medical.
I'm checking anyway.
Okay. I was just there.
And think can run faster than him. I'm not sure why him go.
Polite. I'd rather do all the work instead of you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I fucking like pushed Mason out of the way when they said they were like, "Oh, Lux is probably packing." I'm like, "I can go get him." And Stark said, "Ellie, sick him." So I fucking barreled out of the main hall, pushed Mason to the side, smacked the yellow thing.
Oh my god!
Right after you. I hope he's okay.
You fucking shoved him over.
He'll be fine. He's a big boy.
Creased his J's.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, what? What's that? Yeah, what's the J's?
What's a J?
Yeah, creases J's?
What's his J? What?
You said you creased his J's.
I never said that.
What are J's? Huh? You can't do this shit when Flora's right there.
Huh?
You might be able to do it to me without guilt, but you can't do it to her and not feel guilty.
I couldn't find her, but Zach.
Oh, Stark! Perfect timing.
He's fucking with us. You.
What?
Hmm?
He's trying to fuck with us. He said something weird and he's not elaborating.
I never did that.
What did you do?
Nothing. I've been sitting here.
I creased Mason's J's.
Nation.
Do you know what that means? Is that a human thing? To creasing someone's J's?
I don't know. I'm white as fuck. What do you think I know?
So am I. Exactly.
You're like.
What the fuck?
What?
White plus? Because you're white and rich. Are you rich?
What? What fuck?
He's got highlights.
What
Yes.
I fucking knew it. Called it.
These rich fuckers.
That's highlights.
What?
I don't know. I want to know.
Anyway, Flora.
Think have told some of squad would hope. Guess we'll have find Morgan after. Have had problem recent when get stress or see thing not there. Come out in magic. last time happened erupted in vine everywhere. Then pass out. Cirque have see what look like, but I'm not know how much control have. So, if feel like vine underground, then come close. Yes. It seemed like some of space round is safe, but not much.
Okay. Is that why you're
Okay.
trying to calm yourself down when the
plants? That's the best way I can describe it.
forest thing happened? Okay. Okay.
Lot of vines
I mean-
looping around, so it's very dangerous if you're not careful.
I mean, at the very least, it seems like you have like a feel for if it's about to happen, so that's good. We can work with that. Okay.
I think can make happen too. Can force. But have only done once. On purpose.
Okay.
As sad as it is to say, I think if it were in the moment, you would be able to activate it pretty easily. Because if we're in a situation where we needed it, I think
Then we'll be
the
stressed.
emotions will be there. Yes.
Eh?
Oh, I'm blind.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello, LA's lifestyle.
Hey.
At least last
What's
couple
poppin'?
time happened, Flora pass out. Not know if would still do. I'm not know why.
Seems like when it happens, stress, heightened energy, and then all that exertion through mana just makes your body go nap time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Let me try to fall over.
Oh.
We
He's
are
good.
fortunate, though, that so far it hasn't caused any mana burn that we've seen. Though it has gotten closer from the looks we were looking at it before.
Maybe her body, she's just passing out because it's like a safe, it's like body's stopping itself from burning. So it just nap. Maybe. I don't know. I'm no medic.
Well, regardless, it's good for us to track it. And if we can learn ways to make use of it in the future, new, fun, powerful abilities to have. Like if you could do like a lesser version of it in front of you, a large vine.
Have been trying to get Thorn to work, but is hard. Can maybe fire every once while. But thought needed tell just in case.
Thank you.
Good to know.
We'll make sure to let Morgan know as well. And Shizu, when we can.
Yeah.
Right. Outside of that, if there's anything at all you need to prepare, make sure you have it before we end up leaving tonight. The supplies have been disseminated out to the professor for potions, so we should have plenty. If it hasn't been noted to you all yet, we will not be taking blood with us this time, for obvious reasons. We will, however, instead be taking vitality potions. I know you haven't probably dealt with vitality potions too much, Levi, but they work about the same as a blood transfusion, but you cannot use them if someone is still bleeding.
Understood.
That is a surefire way to make sure they die.
Wounds closed, then
So do not
drink.
Yes. Do not drink one while you are still suffering wounds. We are preparing a device for dealing with the biggest danger we know might be there with Mason, to provide to Ignis in the case that things go tits up and they get cornered, for all other things, we are making sure we have the people effective on the job. I've already spoken with Blazeheart. He's aware of how we've split Crystal Thorn for diplomacy gathering needs, and has also signed off on our gathering of information in regards to the Necronomicon.
Oh, is that what it's called? Okay.
That's correct.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So, ultimately, I think we're as ready as we're going to be. On the trip along, I'm going to be working with the two of you for any combinations we can come up with. If any of you want to work with each other for the same, the abilities we can use together are probably going to be some of our strongest.
Absolutely.
We already have hours together, thankfully. So.
Have been try learn about plan to cut off Seymour. Maybe can practice more with water plant.
Anything. Honestly, at the bare minimum, it's distracting myself. Because, gonna be honest, I am really fucking worried. Well, not for just my squad, but, you know, people like Victor. So, trying to prioritize. I'm gonna not even try. I'm gonna prioritize you guys. I love you guys with all my fucking heart. I just want everyone to be safe.
And I'm not going to let him die, unfortunately. Mostly because I like him.
Okay.
What? He's a plant of the Vampire Council and I will die on this hill. Anyway. I'm sorry, your boyfriend is scum and I want him dead. We've been over this.
Nuh-uh.
Alright, I guess he's not the worst.
Okay.
Maybe he's grown on me a little bit. Mostly because Chips is more annoying.
It's just residual, you know, worries that just my brain's just bouncing around and stuff. I'll be good though. Just need to keep my mind off.
Hell, you could just destroy your emotional complex like I did. That would work wonders for me.
I mean, how that's so funny. I'm going to be completely serious when we're there. I'm trying to just not think when think, but not think emotionally while I'm there. So probably not healthy, but it's to survive.
Shout. Ask it if it's a good time this time before you do it.
Okay.
Otherwise you should be fine.
Someone there?
Hello?
Wait, never mind. I hear Morgan. You found her. I'm good. Bye.
No, Morgan's not.
No.
Okay,
That's not
so
Morgan.
last time I checked. Oh, sorry. So I did find out that Morgan is apparently past the barrier towards the mountains, according to Zachary. So I don't think she's gonna be found.
What?
What the?
Why'd she fuck off?
Let Lex know so he's not sitting there waiting.
I'm here!
Thank you.
Sorry.
Damn, that's crazy. I'm not going for a hike.
Being handled, by the way. Professor is focusing on making quality potions. Resist potions are on the low
I'm not going for a hike. I'm gonna pack.
strength and strength potions because right now I'm worried.
I'm here. My room is there. She is way out there. I'm not doing it.
He's where.
No.
Sorry about that.
Should not.
You're fine.
No.
Who wants to split up to go find Morgan?
Climbing. I didn't want to before. I don't want to now.
I will go.
Okay.
Alright.
Laura will go.
Be safe.
What in mountain?
I don't know.
Are we going? Who's going mountain climbing? Are we all going?
Sure, you go with her. You go. Fine, if we're all going.
Okay, field trip.
All of us are going. Field trip.
Let's all go.
Field trip. Whoever took her off in the mountains, I'm gonna get them. I don't know. Yeah, which mountain?
We're going pink. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, wait, hold on. Which mountain?
Mountains to climb on.
Oh, and we're gonna check them.
We're gonna pick the wrong ones, and I'm gonna give up.
Damn.
It's surrounded by mountain.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fuck.
It's surrounded by mountain.
Dude, why is she up there?
I don't
Morgan,
have the
how
answers
did
to
you
these
get up there?
questions, but we're gonna go look.
If I didn't have to pack, I probably would have gone on a hike.
Morgan.
Well, now you are.
Well, now I'm going on a hike.
Are you practicing your script? Morgan, why? Whoever, if she's with somebody, we're gonna question them.
If she's with someone, we murder them and leave their body out there. No one will ever know.
What?
No, what if it's like someone like nice?
Well, maybe we don't matter on them, I guess.
What if
Shame.
it's just normal thing? Maybe them do kissing.
Who is Morgan
She's kissing somebody on the mountain.
Now we have to
She
know.
needs somebody
Oh,
like that.
man.
Somebody. Morgan needs somebody like that, though.
This
so
is
we
that
better be
sibling
good.
mentality that I haven't seen in a long time.
If they're kissing and they're
Sibling
not, then
mentality.
we'd definitely murder them on the mountain.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know her was look for.
Oh, are we?
Tia.
Is she kissing Tia?
What?
But
No.
on the mountain.
On the mountain?
On the mountain? And then kissing on the mountain?
I've met with Sturrock on mountain before.
Did you kiss on the mountain?
No.
No.
Damn.
Maybe Lido.
That's crazy.
What
We
do you
picked
see?
the wrong
There's
mountain.
Special eyes that are actually probably special. We picked the wrong mountain.
We picked the wrong mountain, I think.
Oh, brother.
Come on, we're gonna go around.
If need help, let Flora know. Or just take her back and carry.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just following you guys' footsteps. What the fuck?
I'm just gonna keep this.
Oh.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, hell. Oh. I'm glad you think this is we.
Wee.
Airman! You're the
Wee.
air
I'm Airman,
guy. Man of air.
boy of wind.
Nice titles.
Wind boy and girlfriend Wind.
Listen, all three of you didn't know the terror that is. There used to be giant mushrooms up here called shriekers, and when you touch them, they used to scream until your ears bled.
Oh, bitch!
Scream
That
at
would
Flora.
that would knock
Flora
me
didn't
out.
scream
at you, dear.
Get down.
Wee. Yeah.
Flora could have gotten past them
Swan practice,
every
you know?
time.
Squad field trip.
That we're not her family. She's crazy because we're doing all this shit just to find her. We could have waited until like dinner and she would appear. Where is she?
I don't fucking know. There's so many mountains around the goddamn school.
No, not the fucking
Is Tia a
goat.
goat?
No, there is a goat.
There was goat.
Let's
There was
check up
goat,
at the goat
and it was
spot.
wrong. Something wrong
There's a
with
goat.
There's
A fucked up goat. Okay, we're checking this.
Was it a displacer goat?
disappear, then reappear on other side.
Oh, it was a displacer goat.
Goat. Displace goat.
Yeah, they're wily little bastards.
Would just walk backwards, disappear. Gone.
Yep.
Gone before Flora could even
That's a displacer goat.
What?
Bad goat. Bad goat.
I do.
Man, we could just leave the academy forever.
Little
We're making
bastards.
good pace.
We are.
could just leave
We're like halfway up the mountain already.
jungle. Hooray!
This is taking a quarter of the time it took the whole wind troop to get over here.
Oh my god.
Dude,
We're just,
why would she need to go?
we're just that good.
You need to go.
And Dita is afraid of heights.
Dude, oh my god. I love Dita with all my heart. She's a sweetheart. But oh my god, we did the water training thing. And she kept falling in the water for some fucking reason. She's pissing me off.
Fall in water? But he's not.
Okay, so we did like this water exercise thing.
I'll make it a
On
thing.
this little platform, and we had to control these tiny boats with air and water, and she was the air and I was the water. But when she was controlling like the boat, like pushing the sail with the air, she kept falling in the water. So she couldn't use her air magic to keep.
Like, what are the odds that she's just like back on campus right now?
Oh, very high.
And we're here. We're having a nice hike in the woods.
Somebody or kiss
in the
them.
mountains.
If you need to kiss somebody so bad, just go in a room.
I mean, I kissed the floor in front of the school. It was fine.
Nice.
You kiss Flora anywhere.
I try to kiss Victor anywhere, but I feel like he freaks out. What do you see with your special eyes from this far away, you absolutely human person?
The barrier.
Where is she?
Maybe should check other mountains.
Well, I mean, we've checked two. What?
No, I'm wrong.
How do you see someone moving?
I didn't.
I think you're throwing.
I bet you. I think you're throwing. What are you throwing?
I don't know where the fuck she is.
The
Wait,
search.
Did she go to the mountains outside the?
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Let's go. I'm gonna die.
So wait, like, hear me out here, though.
Okay.
We could keep going up and go down over there. Okay.
That's a physical barrier. We cannot touch that.
What the fuck? Do we have Featherfall? Can I just jump?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave you Featherfall. You can jump.
Like, we can just.
Hello, Professor. Yes, we were outside the barrier. Why? Our child wandered outside.
Oh.
Did not like it first, but
we're getting shot.
Oh shit.
We're getting shot.
What are the odds we walk into the barrier and we just hear wee?
Water.
I almost landed in the water.
Get me out of the water.
Wet.
Up and over.
This squad field trip has been the most entertaining thing. I can't do that. Yes, I can.
I can lift you up.
He can help you.
No, I can just.
Yes, agree.
Thank you.
Oh.
Here we are.
She climbing.
Yippee.
So when we find Morgan, we are attacking her with a group hug, right? That's the plan?
Okay.
We were gonna do that. What were you outside?
Embarrassed. In front of Kiss partner.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Bro, we're still
and then
getting
we share
shot.
the kiss
We
partner
are
and make
under
eyes with them.
attack.
We are absolutely under assault.
Maintain eye contact.
We're being shot at. We need to go.
Now I'll stare at them with my endless void.
Who is being so fucking loud?
Just real quick, we'll check the door miner and then we'll go up front.
Okay.
Oh, please, there's people here. Ask them. We climbed a whole ass mountain.
She literally just went.
Technically, it means.
What do you mean she was
I knew
here?
it.
What do you mean she was just here?
What?
Where?
I told her to go to comment, and then Leah told them they went through the pink portal. Go through there.
Oh no! Fuck! Oh shit! Go!
Oh, okay, I see them.
Dog, I climbed the whole ass mountain. I climbed 2.
No, that was your fault.
Yeah, where the hell
Talking with Tia.
We've been on the mountain.
Okay.
We were on a whole ass mountain looking for you.
Entire mountain.
Who said mountain?
Zachary. Hannah told us that Zachary said.
Go to the right.
Probably not. Which mountain was the right one?
What mountain were you at?
That one.
We thought.
Fuck! God damn it!
Okay.
Just know that we climbed a mountain for
Yeah.
We climbed a whole mountain looking for you. I thought you got kidnapped by someone nefarious, and we were gonna beat them up and kill them.
We don't know. It didn't happen.
Average CT field trip.
That I feel like I get kidnapped by is maybe Zachary, and that's about it.
He let us know that he is nefarious.
He did.
He led us astray.
He knew because after Stark left, I was like,
How was your meeting?
I was like, but wasn't she? He's like, yeah, she is.
Well, I'm sorry. We wanted to have it with you.
We want to fill you in. Yeah. Okay.
To the common
Ryder, what?
room.
Why is Ryder good? He's slamming his head into the.
What?
Oh, actually, I mean,
I want to do that too.
Probably about several things. Because his boner alliance got him being a ladies' man,
The
him
what?
being a virgin.
He's going to the red lamp, whatever the red
Light
district,
district.
red light. He's gonna go there.
That is.
Okay.
Don't.
He's penis.
Don't go.
Penis.
Apostle is penis.
I'm not eating butter.
We're on that next
What the fuck?
I enjoy Flora's reactions.
I just hear
Ryder?
In your stomach if you didn't eat them.
That's what I wanna. That people get on telling you.
Anyway,
Look, he's just
Yes, we're trying to put the fact that we have the phone book date just jump scared on us right now.
Exactly. Oh, I'm so glad
I just love the
everyone
what's red light. It's adult time.
Yeah,
It's
We're all freaking
now I have to make the
Fuck.
weapon on the way there.
Oh man.
Days? Yeah, we're.
I've been speaking.
I
Ugh.
can give you moral support. Okay, that's
Well,
okay.
If you need like someone to twine something or like something simple or rune, I've got you.
I can bless things.
Every time.
I really wish
Lauren
it didn't.
know something.
It always does. It truly does.
Brothels where you get some. And apparently there's just a whole district around that where we're going, and no one should go there because they're gonna like die.
Well, not die, but get drained in more than one way.
They're gonna, yeah, they're gonna drain in many
We
ways.
know those two are going there. It's fine. Jamie was wanting to. He's like, the vampires
Levi.
after our virgin blood. We
Don't do it.
Maya wanted to go.
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah, he wants to.
I'm going to common room.
All right, to the
Goodbye.
I'm going.
Off we go.
You're going with them.
Oh yeah.
Get you're part of the squad, Levi.
I'm new.
What the fuck? I just think you hit your head and are mad that you can't fight today. Also, your eyes are closed. Stop running into shit, please.
Nuh-uh. Morgan, I never run into anything.
Yes, you do.
No.
Listen, we can be dumb, but
Egg.
no meaning.
Both of you.
Crystal pile.
Crystal pile.
Okay, well, now that you said that, I gotta sit on the floor.
I know in my heart that crystal thorn is light.
Shut up. Put the bugs in him.
In the soda.
Okay, well, wait, Flora, would you like to fill Morgan in on what we talked about so she's on the same page? You know, why we chased after her.
Okay. If Flora is stressed and you feel movement underground, come very close to Flora because might erupt into many vines that will kill you.
Okay.
But not right next to Flora. That part is safe, I think.
It's a spontaneous combat group hug.
Yes.
Okay.
Very fitting for Crystal Thorn, actually.
But can do it on command, think.
She will also, however, pass out afterwards. In which case, we will have to carry her wherever we need to go.
Yes.
Which is now your duty, if I'm not able to. Because I can carry people, but it requires wind ability. You actually have muscle.
I can just, yeah. Lift.
Flora is also.
I got bigger arms than you.
I'm
Yeah.
big.
Are you volunteering?
Got a lot of options. I mean, yeah, I don't mind.
On the alternative,
Okay.
it was just a general discussion if there was anything else we needed before we leave, because we can control very little, but if we can help each other, that's all we can do.
Yeah. Just general last minute concerns. Mine is I love you guys. I don't want anybody getting hurt.
So I was told that I may have misunderstood my assignment.
Yes. I had to confirm with Levi.
So
as
you
well
want
for
me to
his.
be a
Did I translate?
second middleman?
Hold on.
No, you said
No.
we were talking directly.
So
It has nothing to do with you miscommunicating because it's entirely
Yes.
what I understood.
my intention is for you to gather the information. Zachary and Nerali are likely going to have the first contact. You may end up with the future contacts. But I need you to direct all information to me because I'll be leading the overall negotiation. So I need you to gather information for me.
Informant?
You need me to gather, to basically. Zach and Gnarly are gathering the information, and then I'm just a second middleman.
Correct.
That's what I'm gathering. Why would? Okay. I mean, I guess.
Because there's going to be a lot of moving parts, and I might not be able to get to Zachary and Nerali immediately. If you get the information from them firsthand, you'll be with me pretty much most of the time anyway, and you can correct me in the negotiations when we're there, so I don't have to have it in my memory.
Okay.
Because if we're the only ones in the room for negotiations, having you with the information as a check for me, and having Levi with the information as a check for me means that I have backups. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Because Zachary and Nerali might not be in the room we do negotiations. So I need someone who is as familiar with the situation as Zachary and Nerali. i.e. you. But Zachary informed me that having you with him for the first meeting may not be the best idea, because werewolves don't trust humans, and you are human presenting. And Nerali told me that if you were to even dress up, that... Yes, apologies. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Nerali told me that if you were even to dress up to disguise, it would likely smell you, and I don't want to come off as deceiving them.
No. Yes. Zachary had apparently already put in efforts to get some, like, smell hiding stuff for me as well. So I don't know.
If
he just kind of went off.
Yeah, the danger of being found out, I think, is more than the bonus of you being there for the first meeting. But I think after the first meeting, you can probably likely be there without issue, as long as that connection's been made. Just for the first meeting, I hope Zachary and Nerali can handle it. Because if they really, really don't like humans, then we need to prepare for that.
Isn't Zachary under the impression that, like, when they see him, they're gonna be like you? He said, like, his first, like,
They
meeting
probably
with
will.
werewolves did not go well.
It's not gonna, because he's sick and packs out in that area. If you are sick, you are just that you are sent out on your own to go die because you're a
Just
weakness
get
to the
better.
pack. I'm fucking trying, okay?
I am. It's a joke. I'm sorry. Okay.
And by that I mean the task has kind of been delegated to Victor and Hannah, and I just kind of sit here and I monitor his ass.
What the fuck is Victor doing? I see this shit.
Good fucking question. I don't know.
Okay.
You're the one that knows what he's doing more than I do, so.
He's not doing that.
Exactly.
We don't trust Victor to provide information about things until things are happening anyway. That's just kind of a Victor thing.
That's kind of true, yeah.
That's why I'm here, I guess.
Proud of you.
I'm just playing.
In the alternative, though, we have gotten confirmation from Blazard about our searching for the Necronomicon, which we'll all be doing probably. Ellie will be doing it, or if we're doing diplomatic stuff, Ellie will be doing it with the others, but... So that's good. Truth be told, even with the, like, positions I've given all of us, I fully expect things to go to shit rather quickly. So, what is the saying is, no plan survives first contact with the enemy. I half expect we're going to arrive, and shit's going to be nowhere near the way that it was described to us coming in, because that's how it's always happened. We get to this place, and we get this information about this place, and it's not at all how we thought it would be.
I have a feeling some of our bad apples, so to speak, are gonna say something wrong, and then it's gonna completely nuke any trust that the group has in us.
Well,
Ryder really likes running his mouth at new people.
Just put them in camp
Ellie,
and not let them leave.
you don't understand my level of understanding of that. Because I had to negotiate with a Fae with him trying to chime in behind me.
Okay, so
I think
right,
he's
what I'm
learned
getting,
his
what I'm
lesson.
understanding.
No, I
Okay,
think he
well,
learned his lesson that
what I'm
time.
understanding is Zachary needs to reel that the fuck in. Because that's not something we need to worry about.
Him in, and Zachary also needs to reel Jamie in, surprisingly.
And himself.
In our experience, and himself.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You know,
Not
all in
that best,
all,
though. We're fine.
it's really nice that I don't have to sit here and worry about any of you, to be honest. I've at least decent faith that all of Crystal Thorn is going to be on the best behavior. It's the other squads that fucking scare me.
I have a temper,
Yeah.
but nothing like that. Like, punching a tree solves it for the most part, so.
And our little, you're communicating the distrust that the tappies that we.
Yeah, if I get mad, you're gonna go like, whoa.
Yeah.
I should actually teach
I don't
the
know if
rest
you
of
guys
you
have
Morse
seen us
code.
do that. We should absolutely.
Because we use it all the time to each other, but
I
if you guys
started
know,
to
we gotta
learn
start
Braille.
communication.
And then I
That's a
kind
good
of
one.
stopped because I didn't have.
I did definitely need to
reason
learn
it
Morse.
Morse code is nice as well because if we do it, Ellie can hear it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Maybe that's something I can do on the trip as well. Just keep myself busy with shit.
We can go through a couple simple phrases if nothing else. SOS is one of the good ones. It's actually pretty easy. It's like
Morgan likes candy, thank you for the follow.
Or something to that effect. It's pretty easy.
And then I think we also have to be mindful of. I think we are going to be going through.
They give me all my characters give uncanny valley. What does that mean?
To deal with. So I immediately am gonna have to figure out what the fuck's going on with Alpha at that point, because I do need to talk to him still. Last we spoke, he's gonna do something stupid.
This is really fucked for many reasons. Because if it's a full moon,
I can get him to listen to me, but otherwise.
Right, Alpha's a problem and dangerous.
Landskin can turn into werewolf. Wow! Yay!
Also, about the whole changing it on the full moon thing, Zachary's fairly said that is not how it works. So.
Oh. I
Be
mean,
mindful
same
in
with
general,
how
but-
the stabbing a vampire in the heart kills them. That's also, I don't think how that doesn't work. That
I
way.
did confirm with
The
Victor,
full
you're
moon
right.
just heightens.
Puts them in a
stuff.
torpor,
That's
but it doesn't
It's
fully kill
torpor.
them. Correct.
Yeah.
At least
You
if
can
they're-
easily kill someone in torpor. I guess that's
Yeah.
where the confusion.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they're in a torpor, they're very easily
well, I mean,
dispatched,
torpor, you looked at it in torpor.
Yeah. It's something like destroying
was
the
a fun
head or
time.
something. Is that why it was
I
like?
got
Because
two-
like Victor was really worried about Leonda when she got shot in the fucking face. Sorry to bring that up.
Oh.
But, like it's like something about the head.
Maybe.
I think I remember it was something about the
I
head.
think that sounds about right. Yeah, that would make sense if.
To be fair, as well,
Stabbing the
number
heart doesn't
was
do it.
half, so maybe something different. Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I can ask him, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna beat a
it's the
bitch to a
likelihood of him
pulp.
actually responding.
Oh, Morgan,
Yes.
you fill this mana crystal for me with your mana.
Sure.
It's for our Hail Mary.
For the
Hail
for the
Mary.
fuck you bomb.
Okay.
But I'm quite literally debating calling it Hail Mary.
Think fast, chuckle nuts.
Well, you know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then we can go get some dinner.
See if I can learn a spell of confusion.
Ooh, that would be actually
I
rather
should
fun.
be capable of
That's
it.
just
but-
something saying something so cringe. People just are stun locked.
You know,
Like
thinking
Ryder
about
talking about eating
what I was
butterflies.
talking about with Levi, of me just imbuing Levi with extra benefits, we could all just throw random benefits on Levi.
Are we
until
just
he
gonna
was-
buff me to hell and send me at something? I'm
send
for
him
it, but
Yeah, you are.
Okay, you consented. You heard that? Vocal.
Yeah, you are.
yeah.
Just
We
give him
need that
some
in
plant armor, some healing,
You need it in
some
writing?
abilities, some water.
Get some, get some Shizu mana in you. And then you're gonna be the fucking.
Shizu
Once that shit wears
gives
off,
me the
you're gonna be-
overall buff. Yeah.
You're the battlefield equivalent of shaking a cola and tossing it at the enemy.
That's awesome.
He's absolutely gonna collapse on the ground once like this. Whatever we like drug him with.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be.
Oh yeah.
We gotta make sure Stark's up because none of us can move you.
Yeah, I'm probably
Group effort. Ellie could.
Magic. Oh, Ellie, yeah, Ellie's strong.
I'm beefy.
You're fairly strong too, yeah.
I'm like,
Go for it. Like a baby.
Okay.
Easy. We have so many options.
Flo's pretty strong.
I'm the only person in this fucking squad that can't pick anyone up. But
If it
like
helps,
there's
I can
drag
only
you.
do it because of magic. I'm cheating. Because I'm a twig otherwise.
Small.
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 Twit. Never mind.
Yeah?
Oh.
You have fun there?
Tweet.
No.
Oh.
What? I'm sorry.
Red light is
Also,
What?
I don't know what the importance.
Do a little gamba.
But I was
gonna die there.
stopped by Coretta today to ask about our artifact.
She's been asking a lot of questions. Yeah. Is Tiara Shizu? Where's that bitch for funsies?
I think it supposedly, in the past, it's had the ability to imbue intelligence, but it's inert at this point.
So yeah.
Thank you. All right. Shall we go get dinner, by the way? Because the bell did ring. And I do think...
Yeah, I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna pack.
Yeah, that should happen. I bet snooze you lose, Victor.
We should eat before
Prepare myself to get like 20 buffs and then take a nap.
Yes, love.
Yes, love.
That's not a nap. You're gonna be asleep for like 3 days, bro.
Spells as we're going.
If you need help, let me know.
Surely you can cram on the boat. Fuck it, we ball. That's
Fuck
what
it,
we're
we
doing at
ball.
this point.
Yep. Alright, my goal on the boat is to make at least one combo with all of you. That's...
Whoa, that's a lot.
I'm making it my personal homework. We'll figure something out.
I mean, I guess.
Easy. We got it.
Easy. Sure.
What? God damn. Took a year off my life just there.
Did I scare you?
Yeah. A little bit. Ooh.
Like the sweet is like different from all the different ones, so it's like
I wasn't expecting that.
there's multiple levels of
type of sweet.
I'm bone. I'm on.
This is the last dinner I'm gonna have here. I have to make it count. Lobster dinner.
Oh, I see.
I would have said get the whole ass turkey.
No, lobster dinner and a steak dinner for me. I'm gonna need to build up protein.
Get all that protein.
I want to throw up.
Get them gains going.
I'm okay.
We're having Ignis meeting, so we're
And
gonna
run with
all the way
toast
upstairs.
if you
Not
want.
Ignis meeting. Having a squad leader meeting, so
I'm late. Huh?
Chips is, so we might have standing.
I know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I have lobster and steak. I'm going. This is the last meal we're having at the academy. I'm gonna.
It's taken.
Stay available.
I'm gonna kill your wife. I'm sorry, you're right. No, need him live. Shit, you're right. I need him to live too because I want to be there at your wedding, but I'm just. Need him live.
You are not
Kill
eating just a
him.
fucking egg.
Flora lose boyfriend. Lose.
Ted, thank you for the follow.
Girlfriend. Then maybe lose Flora because Flora would try.
Pocket that I have.
Okay.
And we all might die if I kill him. So you know what? Right. I can't do that to Zest.
I am gonna eat in my room, so I will see you guys. Knock on my door if you need me. Okay. As I thought, I in fact got pulled to the side to talk. I did not think that that was gonna take so long. I'm really fucking hungry. So I'm gonna make something to eat and I'm gonna send you guys somewhere. Let's see. Twitch. I'll send you guys to Kia. Keep the CT vibe going. So give Kia love. Rat raid, you guys know the deal. Did my foot turn off? Oh, I think one of my fucking feet trackers just died. Look at that. Okay. Well, give Kia love. I will... If I don't come back tonight, then I